an out-of-control space station loaded with highly toxic chemicals that could cause cancer is set to smash into Earth within months, new projections suggest. The Chinese space station, called Tiangong-1, is hurtling towards the planet after it ceased functioning last year. New estimates suggest the rogue spacecraft, which is packed with a highly toxic chemical, could crash land on Earth anytime between March and April this year. Space agencies across the globe are keeping a close eye on the satellite before it enters the atmosphere. Most of Tiangong-1 is expected to burn up during descent, but up to 40% of the space station could survive, putting entire regions at risk of exposure to cancerous chemicals. Tiangong-1 is carrying hydrazine, a dangerously unstable and highly toxic flammable liquid often used as a rocket propellant. Getty brace yourselves. China's Tiangong-1 space station is on a collision course with Earth. Getty blast off a Long March 2 FT-1 rocket carrying Tiangong-1. Many scientists believe hydrazine contains cancer-causing agents. Aerospace Corp., a non-profit firm which provides guidance on space missions, has issued a warning about the potentially deadly chemical. Potentially, there may be a highly toxic and corrosive substance called hydrazine on board the spacecraft that could survive re-entry, the firm, based in El Segundo, California, said. For your safety, do not touch any debris you may find on the ground nor inhale vapors it may emit. The company expects Tiangong-1 to re-enter the planet's atmosphere in mid to late March, according to its latest forecasts. Related articles. The date, time and geographic footprint of the re-entry can only be predicted with large uncertainties. Holger Krag, head of ESA's Space Debris Office. A separate estimate from the European Space Agency ESA suggests Tiangong-1 could strike Earth between March 17 and April 21. Issuing the prediction on January 12, ESA admitted that the forecast is highly variable. Since December, Tiangong-1's average orbit has dropped from 289.1 kilometers (179 miles) to 281.3 kilometers (174 miles), China's space agency said. Tiangong-1, which translates as Heavenly Palace 1, was launched in 2011 to serve as a manned laboratory, but mission control lost contact with it last year. Manchester-based company Starchaser has successfully launched a research rocket, and now aims to rocket tourists into space by 2022. See all the pictures here. Starchaser. Getty. Weightless Chinese astronauts aboard the Tiangong-1 space station. Analysis suggests the craft could re-enter over Europe, putting major cities such as Paris, Berlin and London at risk. Holger Krag, head of ESA's Space Debris Office, said, owing to the geometry of the station's orbit, we can already exclude the possibility that any fragments will fall over any spot further north than 43 degrees north or further south than 43 degrees south. This means that re-entry may take place over any spot on Earth between these latitudes, which includes several European countries. For example, the date, time and geographic footprint of the re-entry can only be predicted with large uncertainties. Even shortly before re-entry, only a very large time and geographical window can be estimated. Related articles.